We start off like this. I don't got time to be talking shit now. Like, we could just hop straight into it.
I'm ATL, and today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to shoot a music video. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Prime ATL, and today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to shoot a music video. This is a 11mm, 11 to 16.
That's hard. The arcade to Stranger Things. This what they shot Stranger Things at.
This gonna be the camera angle. Yeah.
Like choking it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start the song off.
Alright.
It's gonna pan and come up. As soon as I get right here, you grab the camera.
Got a fire POV shot that's hard. Prime came up with. That's on stupid hard, bro. So I hope and know that y'all gonna enjoy this, bro.
Covered in the blood because the devil thought by slumping me. Walk down no mask on that surf, so he know it's me.
Rapper's gonna lay the camera down like this. Alright, it's gonna be kind of hard though. Nah, it's gonna be hard. So in that opening scene for the music video, y'all saw that I did the pan up. I used the Tokina 11 to 16mm wide angle lens, and this lens was only 150 used. I really decided to use that shot because I wanted that fish eye feel, because I knew it would be a unique perspective. And once he grabbed the camera, it turned into like basically him vlogging from that perspective, but it kind of gives you the point of view of him having the devil in the chokehold. So that's kind of like what I came up with, and that's the crazy thing too.
I review.
I want to go ahead and mention all of my concepts are literally mostly freestyle. I never planned them. He literally hit me up an hour and a half before we shot the video, and I just had to come up with all this stuff on the spot. Well, something that I want to give y'all a tip on when you are filming any type of video is you always want to film things from a perspective that your eyes don't see. The reason why I like to shoot from a low angle up is because we naturally don't see things from that point of view. These shots always add a unique feel. And I also like to get ground level shots, so I like to get eye level with the subject. When I say that, that means literally bring the camera to wherever the subject is. So the reason why this perspective is dope, you know what I'm saying, we don't see things from this point of view as a human, unless you're laying on the ground and who's gonna look at your feet or whatever like that. So, but yeah, man, the other shot that we did was we had a low angle shot like this, and this gave a nice feel. It also gave a different backdrop. As you can see, when I bring the camera from here to here, this is like two completely different places, right? So that's the beauty in mastering one locations. We shot all of this right here. You can make one place look like 10 if you know how to really film. So over here, we had this scene. I didn't want to use this because, you know, he's a Christian rapper. I feel like I don't know what these symbols stand for. I don't play around with certain symbolism, especially like all the graffiti and stuff. I don't know what it stands for. So we didn't end up, we didn't use this spot over here. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't use this area. Also, the lighting was pretty bad. Now, something that y'all didn't peep in the video maybe is I used no lights at all. So this is was 100% natural lighting, and majority of my shoots are like that. All right, so in this shot right here as well, I want to go ahead and talk about camera settings, right? Because a lot of y'all wonder what I shoot in. So I'm telling y'all right now, all my videos are mostly shot in 6K open gate. If you don't know what open gate is, it gives you more room at the top of your frame, you know, it's because it uses the full sensor to record. I chose to do that because I just like the box, you know, kind of look. But what y'all don't know is for all of my super slow motion shots, y'all really are seeing 1080p quality. So I'm shooting 120 FPS at 1080p on the Panasonic S5 II, which I'm filming on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and call all y'all 60 frames per second kings and queens out. Just stop doing that shit, bro. I'm telling you right now, that's the worst way to like get yourself trained to film content. Now, I will say it depends on what you do, but you gotta think about it, right? Why would you reduce the quality to film something at 60 frames per second? Because the camera I got doesn't shoot 6K 60 FPS, right? It can only go 4K. So if I shot everything at 60 frames per second, I would only force myself to get the maximum quality at 4K when I could just plan out shots to be at 24, or I just know what shots I don't need to slow-mo. I just feel like it's more beneficial to understand when and how to use your camera settings. A lot of y'all content don't really pop because y'all don't understand. You got to master the art of natural lighting. You got to master your exposure, and then it goes color grading and color correction. So if y'all would like to get y'all videos to look anything like mine, I do have the link to my LUTs down below to get this exact color grading look. Without it, it looks like this. With my LUTs, it looks like this. As y'all can see, the color does play a major role, but if I didn't have the right camera settings, then all this shit wouldn't matter. If you're one of those people that struggle with like coming up with concepts, what I would recommend doing is just practice filming nothing and turning it into something. Use your imagination and just run off of ideas you've been wanting to do, as long as it aligns with the artist and their branding or whatever. But sometimes that's what it be for me. I already be having locations and stuff I be wanting to try. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say for this setup right here. I did get some shots with the 35mm and the 50. As y'all can see, that's not really nothing too crazy. But it's kind of hot in here, so I want to go ahead and go to the next location, and I'm going to explain these other shots that we did.
Now, granted, the reason why I'm watching this video is because as a content creator, I feel like being behind the camera is pretty easy. Shooting a music video is pretty easy too as well, but I need to understand the concept of like angles and how you see in the camera settings and all the extra. But soon drop the music video soon. Otherwise, I'll take it when I do record it. Not for me at least too. Not for me. I could finally be a cameraman for once.
I thought this would be a good spot because we got the yellow brick wall. I like the saying on the wall, say artist life. And I knew with the black Tesla, it would be nice contrast and separation. He also was wearing black too. So right here in this scene, I had it set up to where he could be cloned. So the way you pull this off is you want to make sure you have your camera on the tripod and you don't want to touch it. So say they perform the song one time, you want to let them perform it twice without moving the camera, and then you just kind of crop and post. Stack both clips on top of each other once you sync it up, and then you just literally crop one of the layers to where it cuts off the left or the right of the video, and then it should match. So I shot this at 120 frames per second at 1080p, and that's because I wanted to go super slow-mo, right? So with the super slow motion, I want to have one in real time and then one super slow motion, and then it'll give some type of separation. And doing this created a nice aesthetic. I think it made the video pop. The next shot that I did that was one of my favorite throughout the whole video was we used the reflections on the ground. Now I do want to say this, a lot of y'all like to avoid certain weather, but you gotta look at it like it's no such thing as bad weather in film, because the rain puddles I used to play with the reflections a little bit. Without those shots, I don't think it would have made the video feel as unique. Water reflects things, so it kind of turns into like a mirror. So with the song and the meaning behind it, I just knew it would be pretty dope to like use that as a perspective. It was kind of funny because when he was performing, I was throwing like little rock pebbles here and there to make like water ripples, and that's how I got that effect. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I did. We did a take where he jumped in the car and we used the car mount. Right here, make the right, straight down to that right, make that right, then make that immediate right to come back up with it. Yeah, because you want to go somewhere where you can really cruise without people getting in the way.
Okay, good.
It was pretty dope because it was like a $40 mount. I think you get on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's small rig, but we mounted on there. I used my Tokina 11 to 16 millimeter. I shot that at 24 frames per second. I put a red Pavel tube in the back seat to illuminate and separate him from.
That mount is actually cheeky. I think do I have one like that? Maybe I do. Maybe it is that. Cause this camera is upside down. Yeah. Bro, I have so much attachments, and I think that comes from me being just like, I'm so fascinated with technology. Like I just be wanting to see what everything be about. So like, with me getting the camera, my first lens is the zoom in lens, and then I wanted like a wide angle lens. Now my lens that I want now is like a general purpose lens, which is both wide but also I can zoom in. That's my lens. My next lens I'm going for. I got 360 camera. I could do something with that too. I got little gadgets like those. I feel like mine's is just similar to how this look. Just a matter of I don't know differences. A lot of different cameras. I just like to fuck with things. I guess like I'm like a child when it comes to different like camera technology and stuff like that and gadgets.
We mounted on there. I used my Tokina 11 to 16 millimeter. I shot that at 24 frames per second. I put a red Pavo tube in the back seat to illuminate and separate him from the foreground. That was it. Just like that. That was like a simple shoot. We didn't really do too much. It wasn't nothing too crazy going on. That's what be funny. A lot of y'all love the work, but y'all don't understand like the work that goes into it. And that's pretty much why I came up with this behind the scenes for y'all, because a lot of y'all don't get how it was done. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Prime ATL. I hope I see y'all next time. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and tap in for the next one.